Easy to press, bend, or cut, not hard or firm.
Soft.
A straight line of people or things, one after another.
Row.
When you are young, a young person.
Youth.
To close something with a device so others can't open it.
Lock.
Material used to produce heat or power when burned.
Fuel.
A belief or hope that something is going to happen.
Expectation.
Having a job, work done for money.
Employment.
To observe an event or occasion, e.g., a birthday.
Celebrate.
Concerning physical activity that can produce babies.
Sexual.
The part of the body where an arm attaches or joins.
Shoulder.
Air you take in and out of your body. More and more, in greater degree or amount.
Increasingly.
To bring items or goods from one country into another.
Import.
A container with a narrow neck used to hold liquids like water or wine.
Bottle.
Used by a speaker to show that they and one or more people are affected by their action.
Ourselves.
A large piece of fabric or material that is used to cover something, often a bed.
Sheet.
A machine that changes energy into motion.
Engine.
To send, throw, or move something or someone in a direction.
Karst.
Idea or opinion about doing something.
Naschen.
Preferring traditional styles and values.
Conservative.
Traveling from one place to another. Trip.
Journey.
An act of disagreeing or trying to stop something.
Opposition.
The pleasant and relaxed feeling when something unpleasant stops or does not happen.
Relief.
The sum of money owed to somebody that is not yet paid.
Debt.
Respect given to someone who is admired.
Honor.
Something that happens as a result. Consequence.
Outcome.
To say someone is responsible for something bad.
Blame.
Details or reasons given to make something clear.
Explanation.
To begin. To start. To happen.
Arise.
Play or movie set to music.
Musical.
To become healthy after an illness or injury. To get better. Father.
Dad.
To make something bigger or looser by pulling on it.
Stretch.
To say something in an official or sure way.
Declare.
To stop working because you have reached a certain age.
Retire.
Very, very small.
Tiny.
Thinking about what you're doing in order to avoid a mistake.
Careful.
Acceptable or right for someone or something.
Suitable.
Being from or living in the place where you were born.
Na-
Fruit that grows on a tree or bush.
Fruit.
To study carefully to find out the meaning of.
Analyze.
A person who sees something happen.
Moitness.
A letter, package, or email.
Mail.
Very bad. Horrible.
Terrible.
A person who studies something carefully to learn new information.
Researcher.
Not special, different, or unusual.
Ordinary.
The act of carefully choosing something or someone from a group.
Selection.
In, at, or to any place. Used in questions with not.
Anywhere.
Concerning the mind.
Mental.
A person who is actively involved and included in something.
Participant.
Ability to see things with your eyes.
Vision.
Person's character. The way that a person usually acts.
Personality.
In a well-defined or clear manner, in particular.
Specifically.
Oily part of meat.
Fat.
The act of going into some place.
Entry.
Someone in the same group or situation. A boy or man.
Fellow.
A basic substance produced by mixing elements.
Chemical.
To catch and prevent a person, animal from being free.
Capture.
A small piece of advice. The end of something.
Tip.
An amount of money taken off the usual price of something.
Discount.
The time or place when something or someone is best, greatest, highest. A person in charge of a meeting.
Chairman.
In amount that is a part of a whole thing.
Proportion.
The part of the head that you hear with.
Near.
To become impossible to see.
Disappear.
To speak very loudly because you want to get their attention.
Shout.
Outdoor area or garden next to a house.
Yard.
Happening frequently or without pause.
Constant.
In a way that is important or noticeable. An area of land that is higher than the land around it, but smaller than a mountain.
Vil.
Large in size, amount, or effect.
Considerable.
Information about how to do or use something.
Instruction.
Ability to learn, think about, and understand things.
Intelligence.
Perfect. Most suitable. Best possible.
Ideal.
Ordinary people.
Folk.
With certainty. Definitely.
Surely.
To keep watch over something to protect it, e.g., a bank.
Guard.
A small animal of the lion and tiger family with 4 legs and a tail that is kept as a pet.
Cat.
A little, not very.
Somewhat.
To put your lips against another's to show love.
Ego kiss.
Act of giving a formal talk about something.
Presentation.
1. In place where 2 things meet. 2. Edge. Done together.
Joint.
To try to win something such as a race or game.
Compet.
To get information by asking many people questions about a particular subject.
Hull.
Having little power, not strong, easy to break.
Weak.
A strong belief that someone or something is honest and good.
Faith.
Making something smaller, reducing something.
Reduction.
1. V. To arrange to use a room or table at a particular time. 2. A store of something.
Reserve.
Saying something is wrong and should be changed.
Complaint.
To make someone not interested in something.
Bore.
A special task or job that is given to a person or group.
Mission.
In a way that is not known or certain.
Somehow.
Sound of a voice that shows emotion or meaning.
Tone.
Area of a town or city that people live in.
Neighborhood.
A person who is traveling in a vehicle.
Passenger.
Quality of being fair, equal, or just.
Justice.
Distinct part or step in a process.
Phase.
Not thick, not wide in size.
Then.
To do something very quickly.
Rush.
Suitable for serious, official, or important occasions.
Formal.
Set of beliefs about a god or gods.
Religion.
Person or firm that pays people to work for them.
Employer.
To refuse to believe, accept, or consider.
Reject.
The second or last mentioned thing.
Ladder.
A flat dish used for eating or serving food.
Plate.
To make something illegal or not allowed.
On.
To secretly take something that belongs to another.
Steal.
To express opposition to action or words.
Protest.
A written or printed list of topics or words in a particular order.
Index.
Feeling unhappy, wishing something hadn't happened.
Sad.
Often, regularly.
Frequently.
A perfectly round shape or a group arranged in that shape.
Circle.
Doing things that help someone.
Helpful.
To give an order, have control over others.
Command.
Making you like them, as by being good looking.
Attractive.
Having a physical or mental illness, not feeling well.
Sick.
Affect or feeling resulting from an experience.
Impression.
Not being able to do something.
Unable.
To say or do things that are meant to be funny.
Joke.
The place where we see clouds above us.
Sky.
A tall post made of stone or wood, used as a support in a building. One of two or more blocks of print that appear next to each other on a page.
Column.
Operating by use of electricity, digital.
Electronic.
To make someone to do, believe, or accept something.
Impose.
Relative to illegal activity, n. A person who has done a crime.
Yo.
Other than or in addition to.
Besides.
In a correct or suitable way depending on the situation.
Properly.
Very old, having lived a very long time ago.
Ancient.
Land near the sea or ocean.
Coast.
Not well, sick.
Ill.
To hit someone or something using your foot.
Kick.
Very near in space or time, just next to.
Closely.
Many things or people.
Multiple.
To give way to someone or something else.
Yield.
By going through, by way of.
Leah.
Act or process of writing and passing laws.
Legislation.
An area within a country or a state with its own local government.
County.
Appearing or being different.
Unlike.
Able to move from one place to another.
Mobile.
A person who helps another, usually as a job.
Assistant.
To start and carry out a plan or government policy. N. Tool.
Imminent.
Drawing showing information in a clear way.
Chart.
To be associated or connected with.
Attach.
Any place of pain and suffering.
Hell.
Every place.
Everywhere.
To suggest what should be done.
Advise.
All the people who live in a house, a family.
Household.
To accept that something is true.
Acknowledge.
To give something to someone because of their good work.
Regard.
The direction where the sun rises.
East.
Something people wear to cover their heads for fashion or protection.
Hey.
Related to education or school. Educator who works at a college or university.
Academic.
A person who can vote in an election.
Voter.
At or during the same time, in the meantime.
Meanwhile.
In addition to what has been said.
Furthermore.
To say that someone has done something bad or wrong. Related to science.
Scientific.
Money paid to workers for the hours they worked.
Wage.
A time when you are not in a place where you should be.
Absence.
To build or create something.
Construct.
To say an opinion or make a comment about something.
Remark.
Liquid or pills used to treat illness or pain. The study of treating illness or pain.
Medicine.
A teacher of high rank in a university or college.
Professor.
Not common or usual.
Rare.
Plan, aim, or purpose.
Intention.
A group of 12 people or things.
Dozen.
An official agreement that ends an argument or fight between people or groups.
Settlement.
A space between two things. By or among a large number of people.
Widely.
Lowest number or amount that is possible.
Minimum.
In or toward the north.
Northern.
Lands that a person owns.
Estate.
In an equal, similar, or identical way.
Equally.
To show something that is usually hidden, covered, or protected.
Expose.
Living, not dead.
Alive.
To close something. A win in a war, game, or competition.
Victory.
To find an answer or way to handle a problem.
Resolve.
A person whose job is to give opinions about books, movies, or other forms of art.
Critic.
Having the ability to change or vary.
Variable.
Huge. Very big, very large.
Enormous.
Tasting like sugar. Containing sugar.
Sweet.
Lasting forever. Not temporary or changing.
Permanent.
A feeling such as sadness, anger, or love.
Emotion.
To follow and try to catch something. To try to get something.
Pursue.
Greater in height than average.
Oh.
To strongly persuade someone to do something.
Urge.
Someone who wants to harm another.
Enemy.
To officially choose a person for a job, position.
Appoint.
The white liquid produced by females to feed their babies.
Milk.
The natural ability of a person to do something well.
Talent.
To use your nose to scent something.
Smell.
Happening or coming earlier in time.
Pricer.
Something that is important and must be done before other things.
Priority.
Connected to the internet.
Online.
A group of words that forms a unit and expresses a single meaning.
Praise.
A person who controls an airplane, spacecraft, or boat.
Pilot.
In a good situation or condition, not likely to change.
Stable.
Only simply, or nothing more than.
Merely.
A formal agreement or statement decided by a group of people.
Resolution.
To give and exchange information.
Communicate.
Physical or emotional harm or damage that a person experiences.
Injury.
Being very large in size or amount.
Vast.
An event at which an object or group of objects is shown to the public.
Exhibition.
A company making or growing a certain product.
Producer.
Having to do with a particular area.
Regional.
Done without delay, straight away.
Immediate.
Something that happens, especially if it is bad or unusual.
Incident.
The time when you are a child.
Childhood.
A piece of writing or plan that is not yet finished.
Draft.
To slide out of position or fall to the ground by accident.
Slip.
To go somewhere with someone.
Accompany.
Someone who is active in politics.
Politician.
Having a strong feeling about something that you dislike very much.
Angry.
To hit something to get people's attention.
Knock.
A small object made by a plant from which a new plant can grow. The beginning of something.
Seat.
The money an employee is paid each year.
Celery.
To explain with examples, to make it easier to understand.
Illustrate.
To suggest something, without saying it directly.
Imply.
The first meal of the day.
Breakfast.
Continuing for a limited time, not permanent.
Temporary.
Open to new ideas. Believing government should actively support social needs.
Liberal.
A large area of water surrounded by land.
Lake.
To get the necessary skill or knowledge to do a particular job or activity.
Qualify.
Wanting to win, or to be better than others.
Empindida.
Based on truth or fact, or reality.
Truly.
What you say when you meet someone. Hello.
Hi.
Color of lemons or the sun.
Yellow.
The usual way of behaving. Something often repeated.
Habit.
A flat, round object.
Disc.
An essential part of a fruit that contains the seeds. The central part of something.
Core.
Relative to deep feelings.
Emotional.
A machine that can fly.
Aircraft.
The type of person you really are.
Self.
A type of hardy material that is usually hard and shiny that can be used to make things, such as iron, gold, or steel.
Metal.
State of being present, alive, or real.
Existence.
Hard pieces of a body that form the frame of an animal.
Bone.
A rectangular piece of wood, metal, etc. That is a part of something bigger. A group of people who discuss something.
Panel.
Main. Most important, best quality.
Prime.
A time you arrange to meet someone or do something.
Appointment.
To stress the items that are important.
Emphasize.
Largest or greatest.
Magthamer.
In a way that produces the result you want.
Effectively.
In or to another or different place.
Elsewhere.
To take the trouble to do something.
Bother.
Ability to decide or act upon things yourself, without depending on someone else.
Initiative.
Having a thin edge or point that is able to cut.
Sharp.
The type of food that a person or animal usually eats.
Buy it.
A movement. The way something moves.
Motion.
Color between black and white.
Gray.
A very common light, strong material that can be formed into many different shapes and is made by a chemical process.
Plastic.
To make more difficult.
Complicate.
The teaching of self-control through instruction and practice.
Discipline.
To not meet the expectations of others or yourself.
Disappoint.
A person who manages you or is in charge of you at work.
Boss.
Something you believe to be so, but aren't sure of.
Assumption.
To become hard because of very cold temperatures.
Reads.
Very great in degree.
Extreme.
A long, narrow area that connects one place to another.
Hasaj.
An opinion that people have about someone or something based on the past.
Reputation.
Out of a place, forward in time, place, or way.
Howeforth.
A formal discussion to reach an agreement.
Negotiation.
A part or a set of parts of a machine that has a particular function.
Mechanism.
Clothing worn outside over your normal clothes.
Coat.
A system of government in which the people of a country can vote to elect who will govern them.
Democracy.
Small cloth bag sewn into clothing to hold things.
Pocket.
Fortunate. Having good things happen to you.
Lucky.
To hit something hard enough to cause serious damage.
Crash.
Careful watching and listening. Remark or comment on something you have noticed.
Observation.
The muscles and soft parts of animals or birds that is eaten as food.
Meat.
The ability to direct all your effort and attention on the one thing you are doing and nothing else.
Concentration.
Passable effects or results from an action or event.
Implication.
To get the appropriate reward or punishment for the way you behaved or something you did.
Deserve.
Different from what is ordinary or normal in a way that attracts attention. Not usual.
Unusual.
To protect against an attack.
Defend.
Something popular or famous for a long time and is considered one of the best of its kind.
Classic.
The male ruler of a country that has a royal family.
King.
Process of two or more people or things affecting each other.
Interaction.
To fix something that is broken. Fix.
Repair.
To suddenly fall down or break apart.
Collapse.
To receive something from someone and later return it.
Borrow.
Relating to the most important parts of something.
Fundamental.
A shallow container for cooking or serving food.
Dish.
In or to a foreign country.
Abroad.
The spiritual part of a person.
Soul.
Able to do something. Can do. To win against someone in something such as a fight or game.
Defeat.
Relating to the president.
Residential.
In a faultless manner, without mistakes.
Perfectly.
To make something better, to improve.
Enhance.
Pleased because of something you have done.
Crowd.
A sudden serious event needing immediate action.
Emergency.
Relating to teaching in a school.
Educational.
To notice the difference between two or more things or people.
Distinguish.
Large in amount, quantity, or size.
Substantial.
Not far away.
Nearby.
A person or company that makes a product.
Manufacturer.
To move smoothly and easily, usually over a surface.
Slide.
Worth a lot of money.
Valuable.
By a specific person, and not by anyone else.
Personally.
One of the two parts on the front of a woman's body that produce milk when she has a baby.
Crest.
To deal successfully with a difficult problem.
Cope.
Around. nearly, almost, about, a number.
Approximately.
A place to stay, often a hotel.
Accommodation.
The best or most interesting part of something.
Highlight.
Someone whose job is to write and report news for a newspaper, magazine, television, or radio station.
Reporter.
Typical weather conditions in a particular place.
Climate.
A light piece of clothing with sleeves for the upper body.
Shirt.
Something not included in or different from a group of things.
Exception.
Big company or a combination of several companies.
Corporation.
A small piece that was broken or taken off something. The person or animal that is the best in a contest or first in a race.
Winner.
To have or experience something, often unpleasant or difficult.
Encounter.
Of the color of coffee, wood, or chocolate.
Brown.
To move air into and out of your lungs.
Breathe.
To give a reason to explain why you did something.
Excuse.
In part, not completely.
Partly.
Game played by hitting a ball over a net.
Ness.
Concerning a city, located in a city.
Urban.
To make something unclear or hard to understand.
Confuse.
In or from the south.
Southern.
Amount of something that is produced.
Output.
Quality of being physically or visually attractive.
Beauty.
Very big, very large and heavy.
Missive.
To set up a piece of equipment so that it is ready to use.
Install.
To find an answer using mathematics.
Calculate.
A small animal that has fur and a long tail.
Mouse.
Study or science of numbers and shapes.
Mathematics.
Higher than others of the same kind.
Upper.
Act of making something.
Creation.
To fill a time, a space, or an area.
Occupy.
The main ideas or facts about something, without the details.
Outline.
Having as much as is needed for a particular purpose.
Efficient.
To change something by adding the most recent information.
Update.
Accidental way things happen, often good things.
Luck.
To keep something in an unchanged or perfect condition.
Preserve.
To break something into pieces, or divide something.
Split.
To move smoothly backwards and forwards, or from side to side, while hanging from something.
Swing.
Unhealthy condition of the mind or body.
Illness.
A person who writes news reports for newspapers, magazines, television, or radio.
Journalist.
Happening or done quickly or unexpectedly.
Sudden.
A picture, short film, text, etc., that tells people about a product or service.
Advertisement.
Always acting or happening in the same way.
Consistent.
At first, in the beginning.
Originally.
To the side, out of the way, for later use.
Aside.
State of being relaxed, warm, or happy.
Comfort.
Used to give a point or reason after the first.
Secondly.
Very bad, very serious.
Severe.
Part of a cell that controls the development and appearance of a living thing.
Gen.
The possibility that something might happen in the future, especially something good.
Prospect.
Soft white pieces of frozen water falling from the clouds.
Snow.
A plan to do something, often in secret and bad.
Lot.
Part of the body joining the head and the body.
Neck.
Details used to make a decision.
Regera.
In the most basic or important way.
Primarily.
To combine together, make into one thing.
Integrate.
Written or spoken remarks about what is bad about someone or something.
Criticism.
A large meeting of the members of a profession, organization, or who have the same interests.
Convention.
To make an agreement on the results of an event where the losers give something, usually money, to the winner.
That.
To continue to have or use something. To keep.
Retain.
An ordered group of related events or things.
Sequence.
Simple, easy to understand, clear.
Plain.
Someone who works willingly without pay.
Volunteer.
Relating to parts of a country that are outside towns and cities, with fields, woods, etc.
Rural.
Relaxed and not worried or angry.
Calm.
To leave someone or something you are responsible for and not return.
Abandon.
Test of your knowledge of, or ability in something.
Examination.
No sound or noise.
Silence.
With great speed.
Rapidly.
Fungable to work well without waste.
Efficient.
A change in the way a country is governed, usually by violence or war. A complete change.
A revolution.
A strong feeling of great pleasure and happiness.
Delight.
To be able to say, write, or print the letters that make up a word.
Spell.
A statement or idea that is accepted as being true and is used for developing other ideas and actions.
Premise.
To bend or move someone's body in a particular direction. And very little fat.
Lean.
Sudden and extreme.
Dramatic.
To be not the same as others.
Differ.
Feeling or showing thanks. Thankful.
Grateful.
A substance found in some foods, such as meat, that is needed by the body to stay healthy.
Protein.
A vehicle with two wheels that a person can ride.
Bike.
To hand in or deliver something to people.
Distribute.
Of or relating to the ability to think in a logical way and understand complicated ideas and subjects.
Intellectual.
To develop or get something from something else.
Derive.
Extremely important.
Crucial.
The number of people in an area who want to work but do not have a job.
Unemployment.
The round thing under a vehicle that turns and makes it move.
Wheel.
Plants grown on a farm for food, e.g., corn or rice.
Crop.
A part of a group that is less than half of the whole, a small part.
Minority.
The point at which something begins or is created.
Origin.
An explanation or opinion of the meaning of something.
Interpretation.
A man who has good manners and is considerate. A piece of writing that tells a story about a serious subject or an exciting event.
Drama.
A large area of countryside or land that has a particular quality or appearance.
Landscape.
To teach someone in a school or college.
Educate.
A thing that children play with.
Boy.
A bad quality or part of someone or something. Responsibility for a mistake or bad situation.
Fault.
To display or make available for people to see.
Exhibit.
Not so large in size, not important or valuable.
Minor.
To search for wild animals to kill for food or sport.
Hunt.
Bad weather with a lot of rain, snow, and strong winds.
Storm.
Having a large distance between two surfaces.
Thick.